What's up, people? Welcome back to Football Insights, where we talk about football-related issues concerning transfers, player profile, and other football matters. So, of course, as usual, this video is coming a bit late, but it's all good, man. Caught up with some campus politics, but I'm back. I'm back. So this is your match review of the weekend games that went on this particular weekend. As of the time of recording, Monday evening, but it's all good because we had, equally two big games also happening on Monday. That was AC Milan and Arsenal. So it is right that we do the video on Monday evening so that we will be able to capture all these matches. Last week I didn't capture the Manchester United game against Wolves. A lot happening there, but I didn't capture it because the video was shooted on Sunday evening. So it's all good. It's coming a bit late, but surely we'll be able to capture all the matches, all your favorite matches, and I know what you want. So because this is a match review video, we may not be able to capture all the matches that went on in the top five European leagues. I mean, in the Serie A, in the La Liga, and then in the EPL, in the French league as well. So we'll pick, we'll pick some of the big teams or some of the big matches that happen in the various leagues, the one that you want. I know the one that you want. So quickly make sure you follow us on all our social media platform. On IG it is football_insights. On X I have changed my graphics. Now I have changed my graphics. Big ups to Mojo. I am not paid for this ad, but big ups to Mojo has been helping me a lot to do this particular ads for my social media. So on X, it is footy_insights on X. On TikTok, massive content going on there. Football_insights1 on TikTok. Make sure you give us a follow. All the links are in the description. Just go and follow us. So as usual, this is your match review in some of the games that happen in the top five European leagues. Let's get straight into the video. So we'll start with EPL as usual. On Saturday, Liverpool versus Bournemouth. Some of the guys call it, or they call the name Bournemouth. It is not Bournemouth, it is Bournemouth. So Liverpool against Bournemouth. Bournemouth scored. Brilliant goal by Antoine Semenyo, a Ghanaian brother. He scored a goal, and then Antoine Semenyo scored the goal. But Liverpool came back. Liverpool have this fire power up front. Diego Jota, Mohamed Salah, Luis Diaz, even Darwin Nunes. This particular season, I know he will not start tons of the games because, of course, you have Diego Jota and Darwin Nunes. Of course, Darwin Nunes is coming with the 100 million price tag, but Diego Jota is a very top striker. He's not even a typical striker as compared to Darwin Nunes, but he's very dangerous. So as for the attack, Liverpool don't have any problem. In the defense, I think they need one additional centre back to help Konate, because Konate might not be fit for the whole season. So that is what they need. But Liverpool came back. Goal scored by Luis Diaz. Mohamed Salah scored a penalty though. He flopped the penalty though, and then a rebound came. He scored. So Mohamed Salah, Diego Jota, and Luis Diaz. 3-1 for Liverpool. Liverpool came back really, really strong. It was Anfield, so it was expected that they will be back especially in a game against Bournemouth. So Liverpool won by 3-1. Massive shout outs to Jurgen Klopp. In Jurgen Klopp's press conference, he said that Wataru Endo, Liverpool's new player, even though he came, don't get me wrong, Wataru Endo is, he's experienced, very technical because he's a Japanese, very technical, but he's old. Jurgen Klopp said that, Wataru Endo is a combination of Caicedo and Lavia, and then we'll come to Caicedo when we get to the Chelsea game. We'll have a whole lot to talk about it. As I'm wearing a Chelsea shirt, I'm a Chelsea fan, so I will be in the best position to explain what happened in the Chelsea game from a Chelsea fan perspective. I know you have your biases. Probably you are trolling Chelsea, but we'll get there. So Liverpool won by 3-1, massive congratulations to them. They came back really, really strong because it was Anfield. So let's move to the Manchester United game that went on. Manchester United versus Tottenham Hotspurs. Tottenham cooked Manchester United. Honestly, they cooked them. When I say they cooked them, the results doesn't depict the performance of Tottenham Hotspurs. Tottenham Hotspurs performed really, really, really well. And you know, Andy Postecoglou, the Posty man. This name is a big name. If you are not familiar with the name, you might not be able to mention the name. Andy Postecoglou, the Scottish Pep. He's playing good football. When he came, Pierre-Emerick Højbjerg was the holding midfielder for Tottenham Hotspurs. He doesn't love the football or the fact that Pierre-Emerick Højbjerg is too, always Pierre-Emerick Højbjerg is going for the tackle and all of that. He wants a DM who is, good on the ball, who can, very, very good on the ball. For example, Vis Bissouma, and that is why he's going for Vis Bissouma and Papa Matassa. He's going for, very technical guys and then also energetic young guys. So when you check his double pivot, it is Vis Bissouma and Papa Matassa. And my God, Vis Bissouma, top baller. Top baller. It got to a point in time, Vis Bissouma was fooling, I call it fooling because around 80 something minutes, he will go and do one or two leg overs, he will score the ball, he will come back, come and take the ball as well. So Vis Bissouma performed really, really well. They cooked Manchester United 2-0. Goal scored by Papa Matassa. Big respect to Papa Matassa. He's one of my guys. I love him so much because he's a Senegalese, a very top baller, but such a young age. And then the kind of energy and then the ball Papa Matassa is playing. I watched this match. And then, Manchester United, they also have they have their own problem. We'll come to that. But Tottenham Hotspurs was really, 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 they really, really performed well. Papa Matassa, and then an own goal from the man himself, Lisandro Martinez, the Argentine, the center back. Lisandro Martinez, don't get me wrong, he's a decent player, very, very decent player, but he should stop all this, his, hard tackle. It won't help his game. He's very, very good. People might take advantage of him, but this hard tackle, he should stop it. Just play your football. Let's come to Manchester United. Manchester United have a problem. Same as compared to Chelsea, we also have a problem. But you get to the Chelsea game, United have a problem. And then the problem I see with United, from a neutral perspective, is that the players are there. But as to when Eric Ten Hag will be able to, parade them very well on the pitch to fit the style or the profile of the players that he has, he's finding it very, very difficult. It is early days yet, but I see a whole lot of try and error in his formation. He started the game with 4-1-4-1. The one being Casemiro, and then Casemiro is old. Casemiro cannot do it alone. As compared to last season, Fred was playing alongside Casemiro, or even let's say Eriksen. Up to when Eriksen got that injury, Fred was playing next to Casemiro. Fred is not that type that will go up front so much. He wouldn't go so much to go and get goal, but Fred will stay with Casemiro, do the butcher job, do the dirty works with Casemiro. But Mason Mount is more of attacking minded player. Mason Mount will move forward. He will not stay with Casemiro. And then when you leave Casemiro alone, it is going to be very, very, very difficult for you. You have to get a player, and that is why Amrabat is very, very key. Amrabat is very, very key for Manchester United. I think they should go for him. I don't know why I don't know what they are waiting for, but they shouldn't wait for anything. They should go for Sofiane Amrabat. And then when games like this, when you have Papa Matassa and Vis Bissouma with all the energy, you just throw in Sofiane Amrabat and Casemiro. Very, 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 very top, midfield option for you. So they should go in for Sofiane Amrabat. Playing Mason Mount alongside with Casemiro will not help. And then playing Casemiro as a lone DM will also not help Manchester United. Mason Mount is more of an attacking player. Technically, he plays the same position with Bruno Fernandes. And Eric Ten Hag, benching Bruno Fernandes, or shifting Bruno Fernandes from the attacking midfield role, that is the number 10 role for Mason Mount, is a no-no for him. Unless maybe in big games, Bruno Fernandes will play as an inverse winger and all of that. But playing Mason Mount as a number 10 and Bruno Fernandes as a winger will not help Manchester United. So what should you do as a coach? I think you should go with a 4-3-3. Yes, 4-3-3. Play Bruno and Mason Mount as a double 8. Place Casemiro as a lone DM. Tell Mason Mount to stay with Casemiro because Bruno will do more of the assist job or more of the how do we call it, more of the advanced role job. So tell Mason Mount with authority to stay with Casemiro with a 4-3-3 formation. That will help. Rashford on the left, Anthony on the right, and then Anthony is also fooling. And hence why Manchester United need Mason Greenwood. But there is a news on Mason Greenwood. Mason Greenwood has left Manchester United. He feels that the club doesn't trust him so much because he had this violent cases with him beating his girlfriend and all of that. The evidence was clear that he violated the right of the girl. But they are back in good terms. The girl is even, I think he has given birth to a bouncing baby boy or a girl, something like that. But the evidence against Mason Greenwood was it was too clear. So but I think Manchester United's the board of directors, the owners should have stand on authority and bring Mason Greenwood. There were some one or two Manchester United fans who were ladies, or let's say girls, advocating for Mason Greenwood to leave the club. Those people, you shouldn't listen to those people because when the club doesn't go well, you are going to be blamed. You, the owners, even though you have spent, but they are going to blame you. Anthony is not playing well. Bring Mason Greenwood. Stand with authority and bring Mason Greenwood. But what did you do? Mason Greenwood has left Manchester United with an immediate effect. He posted on his IG that he's leaving Manchester United with an immediate effect. So I'm sorry to disappoint you, Manchester United fans. Anthony will be playing the right wing role for Manchester United because he's a left footed. So he'll be playing the right wing role for Manchester United. You'll be seeing more of those foolish football that he has been playing. You will see more of it. So Manchester United lost 2-0 against Tottenham Hotspurs. Very, very, very shambolic performance from them. Let's move on from Manchester United to Manchester City later in the day. This game was deemed to be one of the biggest games on the weekend because Newcastle are coming in. I think they will do well in the league as well, and then in the Champions League as well. Newcastle versus Manchester United, very tough game, tough for Manchester City, and hence why the 1-0 tie. Manchester City played their game. Newcastle, very top side, very, very top opponent to face. Isaac, Trippier, Callum Wilson, very, very, very top guys. But Julian Alvarez scored a goal in the first half, 31st minute, scored a goal. Haaland went blank in the game. As a captain, he gave me 4 points, only 4 points in my FPL. Haaland disappointed me, to be honest. He disappointed me very, very, very much. So Manchester City won by 1-0 against Newcastle. This is their 17th consecutive home win. They are not joking at Etihad. When you visit them at Etihad, it is a damn deal for you. So 17 consecutive home wins. Like I'm talking about the EPL. So congratulations to them. They are still the standard in the EPL though. So let's move to the Sunday games in the EPL. Aston Villa also won by 4-0 against Everton. Everton, I think, if they don't play their cards well, they might go to relegation because the ball they are playing is not encouraging at all. I've seen that they have signed one or two people, especially Che Adams from Southampton. So if they don't play their cards well, they are going to go to relegation. But I don't blame them so much because Aston Villa have too much quality for Everton to match them. No, Everton cannot match Aston Villa. They have too much quality. So they also lost by 4-0. Everton lost by 4 goals to 0. Everton should do their things well. And then, the so to speak game of the week, the topic of the week, Chelsea against West Ham. Chelsea were pasted 3-1 against West Ham. Goal scored by, Agard. Chukwuemeka equalized for Chelsea. Antonio in the 53rd minute, and then Lucas Paqueta, the bet man, in the 90+5. It was a penalty. We'll come to that. So going into this game, very feeling confident as a Chelsea fan because of the ball or the performance with Liverpool. But we didn't know that the team was not so good as we thought. And then I think it's not like the team is not good, but some of the decisions by Pochettino caused the team. And then I'll come to that. I will explain to you why some of the decisions of Mauricio Pochettino caused Chelsea. Chelsea were playing a 3-back system. In the preseason, we played 4-back throughout. But we came to a season, and then all of a sudden, you are playing a 3-back system for Chelsea. Bro, just stick to your formation. Stick to your 4-back. You have, or even though Nkuku is injured, Bakani Chukwuemeka is there. He scored a goal for Chelsea. So he can do. It is not on the level of Nkuku, but Chukwuemeka can equally do. Can give you something. Play your 4-back. All the 3-back for Chelsea, Thiago Silva, Desasi, Howell, they are all slow. Very, very slow centre backs. Of course, Thiago Silva is old, so it is understandable when he is slow. But Levi Cole, a very, 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 very young guy, but you are slow. Desasi, slow. That is one reason why Chelsea lost by 3 goals to 1. 2, Raheem Sterling played really, really well, though. Big up Raheem Sterling. You played really, really, really well. One of our best players on the pitch. Played. I will come here, and then I'll bash Raheem Sterling and all that. He played really, really well. After Chelsea equalized, no long after that, Chelsea had a penalty. Raheem Sterling had a penalty from Thomas Tuchel. It was expected that Chelsea's game last season in the same London Stadium, Chelsea were robbed. Thomas Tuchel, caused the penalty. Chelsea were robbed. Porter couldn't talk. But now, the same Thomas Tuchel also caused the penalty. Sterling was brought down in the penalty box. And then as at this point, I know that Pochettino has spoken with authority that Enzo is our penalty taker. But as at the moment, West Ham, very big guys, very huge top guys. They will frustrate you. That is how they do. In their stadium, they will frustrate you. Mind you, Chelsea has not won a game in the London Stadium, 2016. So the last time we won a game, Hazard was in Chelsea, 2016. Whenever we score West Ham, it is in Stamford Bridge. But when we go to London Stadium, we cannot score them. So don't give them the chance to frustrate you. West Ham are going to frustrate you because these guys are huge guys. Antonio, we talk about Vladimir Kufan, Ketsuma, even Ogbonna. These guys are huge guys. They will frustrate you. So as at that time of the penalty, Enzo is too young. And then, you have to know this as a coach. People are trying as much as possible to get to Enzo. But because the boy is a baller, every day, Chelsea might perform poorly. But you can see that, as a rival fan, you can see that Enzo is a top baller. So people, in as much as they want to get to him, they don't have the chance to get to him. So don't give rival fans the chance to get to Enzo. Don't give him. He's a small boy. He's a baller, yes, but he's a small boy. You shouldn't give him so much authority in the Chelsea team. He shouldn't be a penalty taker. What has he done to deserve to play penalties for Chelsea? He's a young guy, yes, very top baller, yes, but he doesn't deserve to play the penalty for Chelsea. Whilst we have senior players on the pitch, Raheem Sterling, very, very disappointed in him. He performed really, really well, yes, but as at that time, at that moment, I was very, very disappointed in Raheem Sterling because you are a senior player, an English senior player. You were brought down in the penalty box. It is a penalty. I know the coach has spoken with an authority, but you as a senior player, go and take the ball. There is no way Enzo will take the ball from you. Never. No way. As an English player, go and take the ball. Convert the ball into the net. 2-1. Half time. The boys are relaxed. But you give West Ham the chance, they will frustrate you. After the 2-1, they had a red card. Yes, the Agard had a red card, but as at that time the game was closed. They were at the back trying to hit us with a counter attack. So the coach Pochettino lost the game. You have wingers, and then you are playing Benchio as one of your wingers. What is that, man? Pochettino, what is that? So I am expecting big things from Pochettino this Friday. We are playing against Luton Town. He should show us that he has really, really learned his lessons. So Chelsea lost by 3-1. Um, Nicholas Jackson, though, I have to talk about Nicholas Jackson. Nicholas Jackson, you are a striker. Stop passing the ball around. You are a striker. Score the goal. Take the shot, bro. Stop passing the ball around. A striker, bro. At the end of the day, what goals did you brought? Where is your numbers as a striker? So Nicholas Jackson should stop doing that. Passing the ball around. What was that, bro? Take the shot, bro. Even Kane Chukwuemeka was bold enough to take the shot. How about you, the striker for Chelsea, and you don't want to take a shot? He's a very top talented player, very good player. Though we haven't seen a striker like this for a very long time. The last time we saw a striker like Nicolas Jackson was Diego Costa. So very, 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 he's a prospect. He will come good, but take the shot, bro. You are a striker. You are not an attacking midfielder or a midfielder. So take the shot. Nicholas Jackson, I am expecting big things from you this Friday against Luton Town. So Chelsea lost by 3-1. Massive shout outs to Kane Chukwuemeka, his first goal for Chelsea. Really, really happy for him. He got an injury. It looks like it is an MCL injury. But let's see. He posted on his Instagram that he will come back, and then it is a minor injury. So praying for him to come back. Kane Chukwuemeka come back stronger, And then lest I forget, let me talk about Caicedo, because people are waiting for this. People will talk. Caicedo caused the penalty in the game. The penalty Paqueta scored against Chelsea. Caicedo caused the penalty. A whole lot of noise on social media, especially on X, about Caicedo. Caicedo looked too heavy. He looked too heavy because, mind you, in this preseason, he had played only 40 minutes in this preseason. Chilling out. I was following him on IG this whole transfer window, even though it is not done yet. The transfer window is not done. But I was following him. He went to chill in New York, came back, played only 40 minutes for Brighton in the USA tour. So Caicedo looked heavy. So if I am the coach for Chelsea, Caicedo will not, this particular week, Caicedo will not join the team, in a training. Caicedo and Lavia, they will run for 2 days. They will run, intense running in training for 2 days before they will join the squad. Before we will discuss about tactics and all, but the squad will be training. But Caicedo, whenever you come to training, you are just going to run drills. The Gacon test, we should just give him the Gasson or the Gacon test for Caicedo to do it. He has to run because he looks too heavy. Dashing balls left, right, center, bro. Calm down, bro. And then the time that Pochettino introduced Caicedo was not good. As at that time, Chelsea were down with 2-1. Very, the situation was tensed. So you don't have to introduce your £150 million player. People are definitely going to talk. People are waiting for him to flop, or people are waiting for him to put up a blinder so that they will talk. So you don't give them the chance. Same as Enzo, though. So I blame Pochettino for the Chelsea lose. Let's see. Friday we have a game with Luton Town. Let's see if there is going to be any improvement. Arsenal, lest I forget, Arsenal also won by 1-0 against Crystal Palace. Not the game we expected, but a penalty from Odegaard. Odegaard converted the goal. They won by, there are certain times you grind results. And Arteta, what was that? Arteta, bro. Playing Thomas Partey as, one of the centre backs. Technically, Partey was playing as a centre back. Arteta, bro, if you want to sell the guy, just tell him, sell him. Don't be playing Thomas Partey. Today he'll be playing as an inverse, midfielder, operating from the right back position. Tomorrow he is operating from the, why? What is that, bro? If you are not willing to play him in the midfield, just tell him, I don't like you. Or, of course, We have Declan Rice right now. I have Kai Havertz. And then Martin Odegaard. I'll be playing them in the middle. So we are going to sell you. Just be honest with Thomas Partey, bro. Arteta, stop what you are doing, bro. Don't limit our boy just like that, bro. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is your match review of the game that happened in the weekends or during the weekends. Make sure you follow us on all our social media platforms. Click on the subscribe button, press the post notification bell so that anytime we upload, you'll be the first person to receive it. Follow us on IG football_insights on IG. On X, it is Footy Insights on X. And then on TikTok, massive content going on TikTok. Football or Footy_insights1 on TikTok. Just give us a follow. Just follow us. Let's get interactive. If you think, just drop down your comments. Drop the comments. Go to the comment section. Drop all your comments below. What do you think about Caicedo? What do you think about the Chelsea new signing? All the Chelsea fans. Is it going to be good this season? Are we looking forward to compete this season? Just drop down your comments. Thank you so much for your time. Like this video.